and welcome to Bella Healing Therapy, where we help raise people's consciousness through energy work such as massage, Reiki, tarot, and other divinations. So if this is something that you're interested in, please hit like, comment, subscribe. Let me know that you're watching so that I can continue to make videos like so. And as always, take what flows and let the rest go. You're the only true divine oracle of your life. So take these messages as they come and take what sits with you and just let the rest go. Don't overthink it, don't stress out too much. And this is just what the current energies are for the consciousness, the collective consciousness. So all of these messages might not be specifically for you, but at the grand scheme of things, this is kind of for everyone. So getting into our weekly message from Spirit, from the universe, we have at the center of our reading the Queen of Swords. So this is talking about regaining your power and your strength over your mind, clarity, being able to see things for what they are, not being too strict or, too much in your head, because you also have that passionate side of you that's kind of thinking with your mind and your heart. You have both going for you. So it's not too strict and stubborn. You're open to different suggestions and different thoughts that might come in, but at the same time, you know where you stand. So that's at the center of our reading. So I think this is more about taking back our power and staying in control of our lives and our dreams and our ambitions. And part of that is the wisdom card, which comes into conjunction with that. It's talking about making wise decisions. So making decisions that are better for you. You know what is right for you, what is wrong for you. So letting some things go, letting things fall to the side so that you can focus on what it is that you truly want. That control over your dreams and having that power. So be wise with the things that you eat, the things that you consume, what you're spending your time on, how much TV you're watching. Focus on your goals and things that better your health rather than diminish it. So above you, we have power. So this is what's coming for you. You're gaining that power and that strength, just like the Queen of Swords, but you're going to maintain that power. You're not going to let it just fall off and go away once you have it, like, oh, well, I'm good now, so I don't have to do this anymore. No, it's a consistent work. Like, you have to keep working at being a better version of yourself. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes dealing with stuff that you probably don't want to deal with, looking inwards, trying to see, like, what triggers you and why you do the things that you do. So seeing those things, observing them, and not letting it affect you. You're gaining your power in that sense. You're not letting your emotions control you anymore. And below you is balance. You found balance between what it is that's going on in your life, the negativity and the positivity. You see that you have more control over that than you thought you did by maintaining this balance and focusing on positive things rather than letting the negative just kind of come in and swoop you away into this crazy mental state, right? So you're finding the balance between positive and negative, the light and the dark, and you're bringing it all into one consciousness where you're able to assess the situation properly and move forward with more strength and guidance from yourself. So we have the world behind you. This is, you have been given everything in this world. You have this earth, you have this planet, you have this life to live. You've been granted this miracle of being alive in this time, in this moment, right now. So what is it that you want to do with your life? What is it that you see happening? What do you see coming to fruition in your life? What is it that you actually want? What are your goals? What are your dreams? This is something that you need to be focusing on. Do you know what that is? Or are you just kind of bumming along, or just kind of like strolling along in life, just kind of waiting for something to happen, but you don't really know what it is? You need structure in your life. You need to know what it is that you want and then how it is that you're going to do that. So ahead of us is the sun, illumination. You're going to be getting this awakening, this message of clarity and illumination to what it is that you want in your life, and you're going to start focusing on that. So what is the ideal self? What is your higher self telling you to do? Do that. Focus on your goals, focus on your dreams, and get it down on paper. Write down what it is that you actually want so that you can start taking the steps to do that. Okay, so overall, it's a pretty bright and strong reading, just telling us that we are gaining strength, we're gaining our power, and we're getting the motivation and direction that we need to pursue a higher path. And at the end of the day, that's kind of our message for life all the time. But this is what's coming in strong right now. So it's not a time to just sit and let things pass you by. It's a time to be focused and organized and do the things that you want. I know there's a lot of planets in retrograde right now, so you're thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't focus on this. Maybe I'm not ready to do this. Maybe I should hold off. Maybe I should wait. Okay, that's fine. But what can you do to take little baby steps in the right direction to get you where you want to be? Don't make any crazy, decisions. Don't go buy a new car or like lease out a new space or something right away. Get your plan on paper so that you figure out how much money you need or what it is that, your business needs in order to get there, and then start focusing on the little steps. So take that like mouse energy and just be productive, proactive, and don't focus on any kind of negative drama that might take you away from the cheese. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pull out a couple of oracle cards to go with this. This is the Universe Has Your Back from Gabby Bernstein. Collecting the tuning into the collective energy. A message, please, and thank you. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So this is talking about being open and receptive to different ways of doing things. You might have this plan, this goal, and you think that this specific way is how you're supposed to do it, but you have to remain open to other possibilities. Sometimes those things can be achieved much easier. You just didn't think about that plan of action or that plan of attack. So pray, put it out into the universe, but be open to, things going a different way than you had planned, but for the better. Because everything is always happening in the highest good of all, right? Let's see what the Crystal Angels deck has to say. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from the past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. Wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. Be gentle with yourself. You've been going through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So these are all having to deal with your mental health, your past, letting go of things. What I was talking about before was just realizing your triggers and the things that have done you wrong in life, or the certain patterns that you've taken, and now you've gained your power and you're able to see things more clearly and move forward, and you're healing in this. This is what healing is noticing those things and growing out of it, letting it go, detaching from it so that it doesn't continue to affect your life in the future. But be gentle with yourself in this time, because doing this is actually very hard and sad and emotional and overwhelming. But if you stay positive and grateful for the things that you have in your life, all that stuff kind of starts to dissipate a little bit. So just remain happy, healthy, and know that everything's going to be taken care of. And I don't know what your religious background is. Praying might not be something that you do, but manifesting, just speaking it into reality, or just having organized thoughts on paper, whatever it is that you want to call it, set your intention and put it out into the world so that you can start receiving this abundance in ways that are probably unexpected. So be open to surprises and see what comes your way. Try not to stress out too much and focus on the happy things. Now work your light oracle deck. Mintakin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So this is about finding that peace and that happy place again. So maybe we've all kind of gone through some struggles recently. I know I have. So this is about regaining that illumination, that light in your life, and being able to move forward from all the past, focusing on bringing that happy place to your present moment, here in the now and always. So instead of, wishing you were somewhere else, wishing you were in a different reality, wishing things could be better, make them better. Make them your reality. What is it that you really want? Write it down, make it happen. That's your message for this week. Figure out your goals, figure out your ambitions, figure out how you want things to go, and write it all down. And be open to something else coming in a different way. You don't have to be so specific with what you're writing down. Like, I need to have this place for this much. No, be like, I want this. I'm open. Whatever comes my way, maybe it's better. You never really know. I know for this apartment, for example, I wanted the one next door that was cheaper, that was kind of small and not that great. And then once I got in, I was like, ugh, I don't think this is the one for me. But I had this manifestation with the picture of the apartment on my altar. But I didn't realize there was another one right next to it that was bigger and better that I was actually manifesting. And now here I am in this bigger, better apartment that I never dreamed of, that I didn't know I was capable of having something like this. But I did it through manifestation, through prayer, through focusing on myself and being open to what comes my way. So that is my advice to you, is just focus on what it is that makes you happy and start putting yourself out there. Let go of the past. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself a hug. Give yourself some love. And just try and focus on being happy. And yeah, I think that is pretty much all I have for you today. So I hope this message was helpful and I hope it resonates with you. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think and if I should continue to doing these weekly messages. So thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you soon. If you want to book a private reading, visit my website, www.bellahealingtherapy.com. Okay, thank you, my loves. I'll see you soon. Bye.